Does he want you? Hello, my name is Chengi, and you, my precious one, are my world. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are welcome here, where I teach you ladies how to present as a high value, high status, high worth woman that men find completely irresistible. High quality men anyway. I look forward to continue our relationship together. If you're new, do not forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, do that thing. You know how we do. Okie dokie. So let's move on to today's video. Does he want you? Now, this was inspired by something that I was watching on a podcast video on YouTube, and they were sort of speaking to this fairly attractive black woman who, is somewhat intelligent, educated, obviously, nothing to really despise, but she was talking about her attraction and her desire for a certain kind of man. And so she was saying she will not date a guy who is less than 6 foot, who is not tall. She started off in the conversation saying they're no good men, the usual, all the men are gone, blah, 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 the usual, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Which obviously, I don't agree with. There are an abundance of great guys out there. I just have to position yourself. Okay. So, she was on that whole kind of bandwagon. And so the guy challenged her and said, actually, the guy you're describing, who is this guy, because she's describing this amazing guy. She's like, he said to her, the guy you're describing is, he's there. He's just short or just a little bit tubby, or, he's there. He just doesn't look the part that perhaps you have in your head that you would want. And so she was able to agree and say, of course, yeah, I'm sure he's there, but he's got to be 6 foot. Now, the population of men that are over 6 foot is really minute. I don't know what the percentage is, but it's really very minute to meet a guy, in comparison to the male population. It is not a high number at all, but she was 100% insistent and, just not even negotiating on the fact that she wanted this tall 2% guy, this kind of whatever. And as I watched it, I was sort of musing to myself, and I thought, right, I need to do a video for my angels, because I need us to touch down with reality. We need to sometimes keep it real for ourselves, okay? As I watched this video, I recognized that what this woman wanted was this top-notch 2% of the man that every woman in the world is sort of vying for, doing their best, wanting to meet dreams about when they go to bed. This is what she wants, and she's not willing to compromise in either direction. And in her mind, this is a rational and logical and sensible way forward. And far be it from me to say otherwise. Except she's not that 2%. She's not one of the most beautiful women in the whole world. While she's an attractive woman, she is by no means ranked amongst the beauties of the world. She would be, if we were talking about a group of women, she would not be the alpha in any female group, in terms of she's not going to be the prettiest girl in the batch. While she's attractive, well put together, she's not that girl. But she's making demands at that level physically. She wants a guy physically to be at the level she is not, okay? She was a little bit overweight. There was just so much that seemed so hypocritical, because you want what you are not prepared to be or unable to be in some instances. And the man that is on your level, who can be everything you've described and maybe is not as tall, you won't even give him a chance. And so, I realized that we are here on these platforms really building you ladies up and letting you know that you're high value and worthy and deserving. And I'm going to be the last person to sit here and tell you don't deserve what it is you desire. But I am here to let you know that you've got to be what you want to attract into your world. You cannot attract a man that is fit, healthy, looks good, and you're not looking after yourself. You cannot attract, a man of great emotional depth if you yourself are a practicing bitch. You cannot... You just cannot attract into your world what you are not. And so I want us to think, the man that I want, the standard that I require, If I was to, with my girls, when we go through the soulmate attraction system course, they give me a list of the qualities they want in a man and the qualities they want to show up in a relationship for them, which they usually get. But I always let them know that everything that they've put here, they've got to be it first. They have to be that person first, because like attracts like, okay? You will attract who you are at some level. And so we are here not asking ourselves, if you want that guy, the question you now have to ask yourself is, does he want me? Does the guy that I have described, the one that I desire, does that guy want me? Would I be typically the girl that he is going to pick out in the room as a suitable mate? Am I typically the person he's going to have a conversation with online and think she's different? Am I typically the standout woman for that guy? Because if the answer is no, if you can look at yourself, look at who you are as a person, and really not 100% with conviction tell me, yes, I would be that guy's first choice in any room, at any time, in any place, then you are only playing yourself. You're only playing yourself. You are only putting yourself in a position where you're only going to be disappointed, because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself the question, am I this man's natural choice? And so a lot of us who are out here dating are so preoccupied with what we want that we're not really paying attention to, would that guy that I want, would he select and choose me? Would he gravitate towards me? Or am I not there? Because if you are not that woman, maybe it's time for you to take a journey to becoming that woman. You see, I never tell anybody to lower their expectations, but I always tell you girls to raise your effort to meet your expectations. So if you want to be with that guy, you can be with that guy, but are you willing, prepared, and invested into raising your performance to meet that expectation? Are you able to raise your performance and your attitude and your value to be worthy of that guy? Because if you simply are not, if you're not prepared to invest in your personal development, your personal growth, in your dating skills, in your movement as a woman, and to elevate yourself, you are only playing yourself by rejecting men who are also perhaps unwilling, or who are willing but maybe don't come with the looks or certain superficial things. If you don't level up but reject the man on your level, you are going to be single for a very long time. And then you're going to be angry at why you see other women with that guy, but not knowing that she has manicured herself, not just physically, which matters, but also emotionally and mentally, to be his first choice, to be the woman that he is crossing across the room to come and speak to. So we can get angry about it, or we can elevate to being the woman that the man that we want would naturally gravitate to us. And that is what I'm here to do. This is what my channel is here for. This is what my coaching practice is here to help you do. And the decision, obviously, at the end of the day is yours, but I look forward to seeing you on my next video. And of course, if you would like to work with me or my coaches one-to-one, please contact us on chengisworld.co.uk/shop. I will see you then, or I will see you in my next video. In the meantime, take care of you. Love you lots. Bye.